sad day for his fans. His journey ends. Sad day for I Show Speed. His journey ends at this World Cup, probably the end of his World Cup journey. And it was what do you say about the match? Look, it was kind of even Stevens. Spain had slightly more shots on target and slightly more possession, obviously, but it was never. It was always deservedly a tie game until Mr. Marino. He just came and scored that goal. It reminded me of the famous quick corner from Trent Alexander-Arnold against Barcelona from Liverpool. That's what really reminded me of. It really felt like that. It was just a lapse of concentration from Portugal. The free kick was taken quickly. Marino ran inside. He was not even close to being offside. He got the shot and he got the win. Oyasbal had a chance, a very good chance for Spain, but he didn't do it right. Then towards the end, Portugal had a chance, but it was poor shot. Bernardo Silva on the ball, trying to head it. Obviously, all the defenders were with Ronaldo. If it was somebody else, an inch taller, that would have gone in. It's sad how it ends for Ronaldo, but I feel like all these matches, it was a midfield battle. All this boiled down to those what do you call those moments, and Marino, luckily for Spain, took that moment very seriously, very gracefully, very sharply, and that resulted in a very sad defeat for Portugal. Ronaldo tried. He had a few chances, not really clear-cut chances, but still, he tried on his end. But again, football is a game played in moments, and Marino captured his moment, and they won. It wasn't as exciting a game as the England Mexico one. By far, it wasn't. But this was expected of two of the Iberian Derby, the two lethal powers of world football locking their horns again. This was expected, and it really happened like that. It wasn't individual brilliance. It was brilliance, but it wasn't that great of a brilliance. It was a lapse of concentration being capitalized by cleverness that is Spain is known for, finally resulting in victory. And sadly for Ronaldo, even the last second, the ball was just going just near to Cristiano, and people were like, if he had touched it, or but he wasn't close to it. But it would have been poetic justice if he could have taken that goal. He would have ripped his shirt and did a sue. Then Portugal would have come back for sure. But as it stands, Portugal out of the World Cup. Roberto Martinez is out of the job, and Cristiano Ronaldo's World Cup career probably ends here. 4 years down the line, I don't think he can come. The best thing that Ronaldo fans can do right now is unfortunately hope that you know Mbappe or Spain, somebody stops Messi on his tracks. But look, even without the World Cup, the man had a very very illustrious career, like Champions League. It's elite competition. It's not the World Cup, but maybe tougher than the World Cup in a way, And that's it. No, I really think Portugal should have won that game against Colombia. They would have got an easier route to the finals. That's what really went wrong. They should have won that match against Colombia. You should have performed better when you got the chance. Against Colombia, they should have really won, and then they wouldn't have to face Croatia, Spain. If they win it, they're gonna face France or something. Come on, man, that's not gonna be easy. At some point, you're getting knocked out. Look at Argentina. The kid who studied well in class gets all the accolades. But Portugal should have topped the group. It was not that hard of a group to top, and this is what happens. And sadly, bye bye Ronaldo, and wish you all the best. So it's sad, Ronaldo getting out of the World Cup. I'm happy for Spain, but Ronaldo getting out of the World Cup is always a sad thing. And yeah, CR7 will always be there in our hearts and memories. So if you want, please do subscribe, like, and share, and comment what you think about what happened in this match.